Yo, Breezy.
Yes, sir.
The 49ers have officially gotten over the bye week blues. Or maybe it was us that was just going through withdrawals. But either way, I'm excited to talk about this upcoming matchup here in week 10 and the rest of the NFL. You ready to get to it?
Let's get to it, baby. No harm.
So let me start the show with a couple of apologies. One, I just cut you off. I didn't know it. Didn't mean to.
Right.
I heard you say no harm, no, and it was going. It was intro music time, and I was just on. I was ready to click the dang button, right? So I apologize to my man Wayne Breezy. Cut him off. Not my intentions. I also want to apologize to StreamYard. I've been cussing them up and down. Mm-hmm. I've been flipping out on StreamYard for not allowing me to broadcast to X. It's a verified account. You know how much StreamYard costs. Like, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. And I found out yesterday that X was no longer verified because T-Mobile doesn't allow it to bill through your bill anymore.
So like you can make for verification, you mean?
Yeah. So like you got it. You know how you got to buy it.
Yes.
I had it going through my phone bill, not through my credit card.
No, I got you. I knew it was something you was doing, but it's all good.
So T-Mobile was like, "Yeah, we're not doing that no more. No more buying apps and stuff and having to go to the bill. Like you gotta
buy the app through the
Play Store, like and buy it.
Yes.
Like
okay.
on your own. Yeah. So
that's something they didn't even tell you. Like they just stopped it.
They just stopped. Any subscription I had going through the phone is no longer there anymore.
Through the phone bill.
Through the phone bill, yes.
Gotcha.
So I had to go back and do it again. And now, because it lapsed, I'm waiting for the Twitter verification. But it's all good, or X verification, whatever you want to call it, man. Wayne, I want us to talk about this game, but I want to do something different this time. I want to do something a little bit different.
Okay.
What we're going to do is this. It's week 10, and this I think it's a big week in football. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to go through the matchups, and you just tell me who's going to win and why.
Okay.
Like, just quick, like 5 minutes, if that. Just you tell me who you think is going to win and why. But before we get to all that, how you doing, man? I need to know how your day has been. Doing a little bit of a wellness check. What's up, man?
I'm getting older every day. But other than that, I'm good. Today's a good day, though. Today's a good day. Woke up good. Same routine. I got the same kind of routine. Just the routine is the same. Just the way I go about it is a little different, if that makes sense. So, like, routine meaning wake up, get my son together, get him to school, go to the gym. That's routine. But what I do at the gym is different. So today was just one of those heavy lifting days. Low impact cardio for me. I'm really starting to be about that life because my knees and feet feel good right now without the impact. So a lot more work you got to do, but the bones feel good. Like
the bones feel better.
Yeah, that's how the 49ers are feeling right now. Coming off their bye week because they bones is feeling real good right now. Like, you know what I mean? And that's a good thing. And, I've been adamant about saying, like, like the Niners are going to be okay, y'all. Like, they're going to be fine. 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 And it was because we knew, some people can just see the promise of the team. They know that there's some pieces missing. There's certain players that do certain things for this team, and they do them well. When you talk about executing, there's certain players that you can count on to execute. And then there's certain players you're learning to see if they can execute. And I think that, to me, is been the difference. That's why the team looks different. That's why the plays look run differently. That's why a lot of the different stuff has been happening. Plus the injuries. So look, the Niners are going to get right, and they can start this weekend in Tampa Bay, like in probably hot weather. I don't know what it's like out there in Florida right now, but It wasn't hot when we went out there last year to Jacksonville. It was weird.
The weather was pretty cool, actually. Like it was.
That's
it was
what I'm
like,
saying. Like, yeah, I'm not used to cool weather in Florida, but it was cool. You know.
Right. Yeah. So.
Oh, I see what you're saying. They want me to keep it real, so I forgot about Madden just that quick because I had to do a Celtics podcast. So, so like my mind went to a different way, and I had to talk about how the Celtics lost. So I was kind of like in my feelings about that. But anyway, you need to go watch the Madden. I'll leave it at that.
I see by some of the reactions in here, maybe I shouldn't go watch the Madden.
Well, I tweeted Madden and said, "Why y'all always, hold on, why y'all f***ing with me? Like me? Like I feel like every other 49er content creator, they must be cheating. They must have stuff on easy and sliders slid to certain things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because my Madden is my Madden is the most realistic 49ers Madden you ever watch.
Fourth quarter collapses and everything, huh?
Bro.
It's got to be that. It's got to be that. It's got to be that. Because that's what we do.
First of all, the game was a shootout.
Oh, okay. I like that.
No, you don't.
Oh. Okay.
So
okay.
It was a shootout. So like right there, I'm just like, wait a minute. When did our defense become this bad? Now Tampa's defense, I understand. But our defense to be in that type of situation was terrible. Anyway, the Niners
did Niner things.
Yep.
And y'all gonna have to go watch it on the Wayne Breezy Network.
For sure.
And see what it's hitting for. That's all.
And so what I did after that, I went straight to a different sport, and that's why I said I kind of forgot about it. Like it was because I get a little upset, but I was good. I was good for y'all. I thought on the live stream, I didn't allow my emotions to really take over because I'm understanding that my Madden is going to Madden. What
he needs from you is understanding.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what it was. But listen, I don't expect the 49ers to play anything like that this Sunday. Mike, let me ask you this question because I know you got a bunch of questions. Do you think the travel, the 1 p.m. start is and be honest.
I am about to be honest.
Do you think it's going to affect this team?
No.
Okay.
Because if y'all couldn't prepare for a 3-hour time difference
in
14 days, then y'all in trouble. So, no.
Which is what they did last year, which is why I'm not worried.
Right, exactly. So,
and last year, to be fair, Jacksonville was a way better team. You know when they took their plumb down, whatever you call that word, they started
plummeted.
They plummeted. You know when they plummeted it down
after they played us.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
That's right. They were the hottest team. They were on like a 5-game win streak or something like that before they ran to us.
Sorry, Tampa.
As my daughter Zara said while we were there talking to Jaguar fans while we was leaving the stadium, y'all didn't even get a touchdown.
Sorry, Tampa. Nah, Tampa's a little different, but sorry, Tampa.
Well, Tampa can run the ball, but we'll get into that in a little bit.
They're weird running the ball team. It's like it's not as efficient as it's not as dominant as you think. It's weird. They are what 10th in running. I give them that. So 10 out of 32 is good.
That's not bad. It's not bad, man.
And
they do it by committee too. So that's
what I'm trying to say. Like they're gonna hit you with, they're gonna hit you with power. They're gonna hit you with elusiveness, and they're gonna hit you with speed. And all three backs can do some of all of the three. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's a well balanced group there. They're very similar, but they do it all well, so it's good. You don't miss a beat. All right, let's do these picks real quick, and we're gonna do these picks against the spread. Do you know what that means? If not, I'll break it down for the people out there who don't. You ready? All right. So tonight we have the Ravens playing against the Bengals. The Ravens are at home, but if I told you I'm going to spot the Bengals 6 points, who wins that game?
So the Bengals get six. Oh, the Ravens are going to win that game.
The Ravens are going to win, even though the Bengals already have 6 points starting the game. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So same thing. Giants versus Carolina, but we're going to give the Panthers 6.5 points.
I'm going with the Panthers here, yo.
Ooh, you liking that Chuba Hubbard extension? And
always like, is it Chuba or Chuba?
it's probably Chuba, but it's fun to say Chuba Hubbard to me.
Is it
reminds me of
spelled Chuba,
bubblegum.
though?
It's spelled Chubba.
Yeah, so that should be Chuba.
I think. Damn it! Now you got
But
me.
I feel like they say Chuba.
I feel like they say Chuba, but now I got to look and see how it's spelled. Hold
But shouldn't
on,
it have an
because-
extra U? Like, isn't it funny how the letter U can get the U sound and the sound at the same time?
Well, that's what vowels do. It depends on what's next to it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how dumbass. That's how crazy the English language is.
English is just a very nasty language. So it's spelled CHU. What, baby?
BBY.
A.
A. Sorry.
It's
Somebody put
CHUBA.
CHUBA or BBA?
It's only one. It's
Oh, if
only
it's
one. All
if
this
it's-
time I thought it was two.
Oh, so that's why it's Chuba. I knew I was right.
You were right. You know who looked like Chuba Hubbard?
Who?
Whoever number 27 is on the 49ers. Who couldn't
Jair
write
Brown?
football in cursive. No. Okay, that wasn't Jair Brown. Maybe it wasn't number 27. Did you see the cursive writing challenge on the 49ers thing? They had like the little...
Is it new?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
And-
Jair
and-
Brown's
and
27.
They had to write the word football in cursive.
Oh, well, that's not
Right?
fair. That's not fair.
Well, that's why it was funny, because you know who could do it? Like Trent Brown, right? Like he learned school when we learned school.
Yeah.
So he could
You mean
do
Trent
it,
Williams?
right? I mean Trent Williams. Yeah. Dang, look at me. I'm all tripping, and you on point. I like that. I like when you on point and I'm off.
Okay.
But-
I just wanted to make sure I understood. So because I be struggling with understanding. So I need to make sure I'm clear.
Yeah, no, but you bodied that one. So where is
Well,
it?
that's why I said it's not fair, because today's kids, they don't teach cursive, right? It's no longer a thing anymore.
Right.
How do you take penmanship out of the language? Like,
Well, what I didn't get was, then how do you teach kids to sign a check?
you don't have to sign checks anymore. Well, yes, you do, but you can sign it with your name. You could write it, like literally.
You can print your name. See, never mind.
It's still signing, Mike. See, to us, it's not.
And then,
Well, I'm just saying, like, things have changed.
that's terrible.
They took out phonics too. That's why a lot of kids can't read.
Yeah. My daughter's an artist, so I taught her how to sign her name in cursive. So I think an artist should always sign their work.
And I missed that too, because like when I was going to school, like cursive was a thing, and then if you wanted to enhance, like take writing or penmanship to another level, you took, what is it called, calligraphy?
Calligraphy, yeah. Look at you, okay.
So like,
And
none
they got.
of that
You ever
stuff
see?
is,
You ever see like how expensive like a good
Yes.
calligraphy pen is?
pen is, yeah.
It better come with handwriting.
Nah, that junk come with. Now you can go online and learn, but back then you actually had teachers and stuff that used to teach that. Like that was an art. Calligraphy is
Yeah.
an art.
Anyway, I can't find it, but if you guys see that video, he's the very first person you see and the very last person you see. And I even put the video in slow motion because he bent down. I'm like, who is that? But that's what Chuba looks like to me.
So how they signing their names on the contracts?
That's what I was saying. I don't know. Maybe it's just a fingerprint now. Maybe technology is like, you put your fingerprint.
Nah,
and
it's
you know
still
it's
the
that
print because
person.
they bring out the pen.
Maybe that's all just show, I'm saying. Because you know how like
Oh.
maybe it's a show. I don't know. All right, let's get to these picks, and then we're going to get to some 49ers stuff for real. All right. So you already took the Ravens with the 6.5 points. They're given to Carolina, and you're going to say Carolina gets that, though, right?
So all Carolina has to do is get 7 points.
No.
They have
What
to
I'm
win
saying
and get
is-
7 points.
Yes. They're already getting 6.5 points. So
That's what I'm saying. So like I'm picking them to win, but they have to
Okay.
win by 7 points, right? 6.5
no,
points.
they have to win by they have to lose by less than 6.
Oh, they can still
Because
lose.
they're plus 6.5 already. Yeah.
But if they win,
so if the Giants win by a field goal in real life,
I don't like this way. I just want to pick who I think is gonna win.
but I want to know if you spot them.
I don't.
All right, watch this. Okay, here we go. I know how to ask. Do you think this is how I ask? Do you think the Falcons beat the Saints by 4 points or more?
Do I think that the Falcons beat the Saints by 4? Yes.
By 4 or more. Okay, so there you go. Do you think the Bills on
Yes.
the road beat the Colts
Yes.
by more than 4 points?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think the Broncos beat
No.
the Chiefs? Okay, do you think the Chiefs win by 9 points?
Oh, that's what the damn. That's a big spot.
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay, so that means you're taking the Broncos plus 8. Oh, I like this. I got you thinking now. All right. Do you think the Vikings beat the Jaguars by
Yes.
more than a touchdown?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think the Bears beat the Patriots by a touchdown?
No.
Wait.
The
damn.
Bears will win, but it won't be by 7.
Do you think they win by 6?
Yeah.
Exactly 6?
I don't
That's
know.
crazy. Cause that's what the line is. They didn't do a half in here, so all right, I'm gonna leave that one there.
See, you always
But you know
trying
what
to
I'll
be
do?
extra analytical.
I'm trying. All right, I'll take the Bears straight up. That's all. All right, here we go. Do you think the Steelers beat the Commanders? Period. Commanders are at home.
Nah, I think I'm going with the Commanders there, bro.
Did the Commanders win by a field goal or more?
Yes.
Ooh, let's go, Wayne. Did the 49ers beat the Buccaneers by more than a touchdown?
Yes.
Let's go. Say it with your chest. Okay.
Yes.
Here we go, man. Do the Chargers beat the Titans by more than a touchdown?
Yes.
And the news just came out on Will Levis. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah, like he's supposed to be back, but he's still garbage. So yes.
Okay. All right. I like this. Now, this
And he's just
good.
practicing. And it don't mean he's full participating right now, but that don't mean nothing.
This is a weird one to me, but I'll ask anyway. Do the Jets beat the Cardinals by a field goal?
Do the Jets beat the Cardinals? No.
Do the Jets win at all, you think?
No.
See, I'm with you. I don't think so either. All right. They have the Jets as 1.5 point favorites.
Yeah, that's
All right, so
because
here we
they're
go.
still crapping on the Cardinals, but we know the Cardinals. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
It's the Aaron Rodgers thing.
Do the Eagles beat the Cowboys
100
by
points.
more than a touchdown?
Yeah.
Wow, you got faith in the Eagles. I don't think they're that good, but we'll see.
It's not about them being that good. It's about the
The
Cowboys,
Cowboys
being
that bad. Even at home, and yeah, at home they've been worse too. So, all right. And then the last game on Sunday night is a matchup between the Lions and the Texans. Do you think the Lions beat the Texans at home? The Texans are at home by more than 4.
Yes.
All right, and then we'll wrap up the week here. Monday Night Football. Do you think the Rams can beat the Dolphins?
I do. Yeah, the Rams win that game.
Okay. All right, I ain't gonna do nothing else then. I'm gonna leave it there just like that, and see what Wayne does, man. I like it. All right,
if you
big
win,
dog.
how much do I get?
If this comes out, I'll send you $1,000.
Dang. Well, how much do you win? Because I don't want you to like.
Now you asking other questions.
Yeah.
So it's a $1 parlay. All I did was
so
put $1.
all of that got to be right in order for it to win.
Every single thing. Has to
You
be
be
right.
picking them crazy parlays, bro. Give me a parlay with 3. Not
Yeah, but then you don't get nothing. It's like, you know.
Oh, so the
you
more you
see,
put
like
on the parlay, the more you can
It's
win
worth
if
it,
you get it
yeah.
all right. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, I'll send you $1,000 if that's right. All right, we got a super chat here that we're gonna talk about these Niners. Is what if they win by 5 toes? All right, I can't. You ever hear? I can't say it, Sean. All right, man. Thank you, Sean, for the super chat. Drop a bomb on it, man. All right, I'll explain to you what that is off camera, Wayne. All right, the bomb went for mad long. Listen, man. I know we talked about the run game for this team, for the Buccaneers. What else in their offense is good?
Well, I mean,
Like, are you sincerely concerned about Baker Mayfield, or are we just saying that because we got to say something positive?
So listen, man, look, like Baker Mayfield's playing the best football of his career, and it started his resurgence started when he was in LA, and he got the opportunity to kind of like run the offense. You know, I don't know if you remember when Matthew Stafford was hurt, and they got Baker Mayfield, and he came in there, and it was like, oh snap, and then he became a free agent, and then wasn't Tampa signing him to like a 1-year deal or something like that. And then he really had the team. He really gave Tampa Bay Buccaneers some hope last year. Now I know the Niners beat him, and it was what it was. But his players, the team, the defense, everything it's a good vibe for him out there in Tampa Bay, and you can see that he's playing really good football. I mean, he's one of the top 5 passing leaders in the NFL. When I tell you this, look, Tampa Bay, number 5 offense, number 5 in scoring, number 5. I mean, like, what do you want? They're number 10 in rushing. Like that's the difference, right? But everything else, throwing, passing, yards, points per game, like top 5. So they're a top offense in the game. So to overlook that would be asinine, because it starts with Baker. Like, Baker is the reason why their offense is flowing. They just lost 2 of their weapons. Mike Evans is not going to be playing, and Chris Godwin's out for the season, and he's still finding ways to put up 28 points per game. Like they scored 27 last game. Like, make it against the Chiefs. Like, make it make sense. Like, this dude is playing really good football. Now, can he be like defended against? Yeah, it all depends on how and how disciplined your defense is out there, because Baker is going to do a couple of things. He's going to look to move the ball down the field, and he's going to move with his feet. Like, that's the extra additive part of Baker Mayfield's game. The Niners have been doing pretty decent against these quarterbacks that are mobile. It's when they go mobile off time that kind of throws the Niners. So will the Niners be sound in defense and discipline? That's to be seen. But they've played Baker before. They have Baker's tendencies. They kind of know how Baker plays. So that helps the Niners and the Niners' favor. If there's another offensive weapon you got to worry about, it's got to be the tight end, Cade Otton, because this kid came out of nowhere. So it's like, oh, my top receiver's down. No problem. I give it to my other top receiver. Oh, he's down. No problem. I give it to this tight end, Cade Otton. Now you're looking up Cade Otton, and it's just like, oh, shoot, where did he come from? And so they can go where the 49ers tend to struggle, Mike, is when they go 12, 13 personnel. They could bring out 3 tight ends, and the Niners just won't know what to do. The Bucs aren't the Chiefs, but the Chiefs did a lot of 13 personnel, and the Niners just couldn't defend it. So that could be a key that they add, or element that they see off of film to make the Niners defense struggle. They struggle against 13 personnel. So we'll see what happens.
Is Baker Mayfield a better quarterback than Brock Purdy?
It depends on how you view the quarterback situation. Like, it depends. I mean,
Baker Mayfield is completing over 70% of his passes.
So that's statistically he's better. So at the end of the day, statistically he's better. Does that make him better?
I'm asking you. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I mean, I think Baker Mayfield is top 5 quarterback in the NFL, and Brock Purdy has more interceptions. Maybe the same amount of touchdowns. I'm not looking up their stats, so I don't know off the top of my head.
No, he don't have the same amount of touchdowns. No, not even close. Mayfield's got 23 touchdowns, bro.
No, he does not.
I swear to God. He's cooking, bro.
Shit.
He's got 23 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Brock has 10 touchdowns and 7 interceptions.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, Baker in his system, it works because it's more quarterback based, to where the quarterback can do things. Brock in the system is different. So, like, Brock is not saying he needs certain pieces to activate, but, I mean, not being able to sustain the run like Kyle Shanahan likes to is one of the big issues, to where it's not opening up the play action like we normally see it. And so it's been added along. Brock's been taking a lot of more chances, and I'm not mad at that, because it's going to give Brock that photographic mindset. Oh, I couldn't get it into that tight window last time. Watch this time. Like, I learned from it. So, like, that's what we're seeing from Brock. We're seeing progression, whereas Baker been in the league longer, so he's experienced. He's got certain things that he's done. Baker has had bad whack seasons.
Okay. I like what you're talking. I like what you're talking.
But now he's a little seasoned. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah. Like, check it out. As a career, Baker Mayfield is a 63% passer. He's over 71% through 9 games this season.
Yeah, but what's Brock's career? I bet you it's higher.
No. Brock's career is 67.5%.
Isn't that
This
higher?
year, he's down to 64. Oh, you meant overall career. 62.9, so 63 for him, 67.5 for Brock. Yeah.
So to go back to a previous show, you know, I don't know if you want to say it's the philosophy or whatever, but it is what it is.
You like arguing. Okay, I see.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm just saying. Baker's pushing the ball down the field. Now Baker's going to have to be efficient. Can Baker be efficient against this 49ers defense? That's what we're about to find out.
Well, what's the biggest concern on the defensive side of the ball for us? Like, where are we most vulnerable in the defense, in your opinion? Honestly.
It's tough, man. A lot of people feel like it's the run defense, but it's really up the middle. It's the run defense, and then it's covering certain formations. And I think that they're going to figure that out. You know what I mean? I think they're going to be able to figure that out.
Can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
We had this long back and forth about the offensive scheme or whatever, design. Do you think that the defense is bad because of scheme and design?
From the offense?
Do you think our defense is bad because of scheme and design?
Oh, I didn't know if you meant.
Think
I didn't know
about
if
the defensive line formations.
I don't know, Mike. They've been running wide 9 since. I've never been a fan of it, and I'm not saying that's the issue because all the wide 9 is just spacing, but it's assignments within that spacing where I think is the struggle. So it's what this person is supposed to do because of the spacing, and I think that may be an issue defensively when you're dealing with newer players out there that are A, learning the system, B, are they athletic enough? Because you need to be athletic to play in this wide 9. First, you got to grasp the concept. Then you got to have the athleticism because it's all about spacing. And so when I look at the 49ers front, we getting pressures. We're not getting a bunch of the sacks. But, hey, man, look, it's football, right? So my key to the Niners, the biggest gripe with them is missed tackles. So can we get back to that fundamental of wrapping and tackling instead of trying to punch the ball out every single time, going for a big hit. Now you missed the tackle, and now it's extra yards that they're getting for no reason. And that, to me, is what I need the Niners to change defensively. You're playing against this type of a run team that's going to use a 3-headed monster, and they're going to look to get outside with Sean Tucker. They're going to look to get inside with Rashad White. They're going to look to throw the ball to Bucky Irvin. Like, what do we say? Like, screens is where we struggle. Tackling, screens, bang. That's just the Niners, man. It's the defense that's there. They got to figure that out.
And by the way, we talking about, the 3-headed monster. Baker will keep some plays alive too.
Oh, and that's what I mean. That's why I said that can they be disciplined out there? Because if you over contain, now he has the ability and the experience to say, hey, I can move the ball. I watched him last week try to do that against the Chiefs, but they closed that so fast. He had a first down, but they closed it. That's discipline, right?
They shut it down. Yeah,
they shut it down. Like, they didn't over pursue it, and then the linebackers came and filled the gaps. That's all I'm trying to say.
I know I was feeling so confident about this game that I started to scare myself. You ever get that way? Like, you feel so confident, like, am I overlooking this opponent? Like, should I be feeling this confident?
I think that's nervous. Mike Evans is not playing in this game, so there's no Mike Evans. It's coming down to Baker doesn't care who he's throwing the ball to. It could be Trey Palmer. It could be the kid Jalen McMillan from Washington, the rookie. It could be Shepard. Keep an eye on Shepard.
Sterling Shepard is that dude.
Keep an eye on Shep. And then there's Cade Otton. So just because they're not Mike Evans and Godwin doesn't mean he doesn't have weapons.
Right. They are using whoever is there, and they are not running or hiding from it at all, man. Wayne, listen. We got this super chat here from Sean. Laughing my butt off. KTH chose. LOL. Mike killing me. Baker Baker is exactly like Tom Brady, except different. He's doing better since he started sleeping in a house instead of the stadium. Remember those commercials?
I do.
Where he was, what was that? Was that State Farm?
I think it was definitely insurance. It was an insurance.
Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, this is good stuff, man. Sean, man, it's killing me with this KTH stuff. All right, I gotta get out of here so I can tell you what that is. Listen, y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Wayne, thanks for the 30-minute show, man. I really appreciate it. We got to cut this one short, guys. I know we've been going a little bit overtime on some of the other ones, but I got to get my car to the dealership to get this oil change done. So we're going to be up out of here. Wayne, I hope your picks hit, man. I would love to send you $1,000.
I hope they hit, too. I just like to be right.
Would you be mad if I sent you $9.99 instead of $1,000 because I had to spend $1 to bet?
Now, you can eat that down. I want the whole 1,000.
All right, man. Listen, y'all, we're going to get up out of here. We love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. No team is safe when the Niners are on the prowl. I'm Mike. That's Wayne. And this is No Harm, No Foul. Peace.